Hello everyone, my name is stedius Bernardo. I'm a student at Aga Khan University, pursuing Masters of Education. And today I would like to share with you the concept of trigonometric ratios. And we are going to see application of trigonometric ratios. And under this, we are going to estimate. As we know, the concept of trigonometric ratios can be used to estimate the height or to estimate the distance between one point and another point. So before solving the problem concerning with these trigonometric ratios, we have to define some key terms such as angle of elevation and the angle of depression. Without understanding these two terms, it becomes difficult to solve the problem, especially in designing the diagram, in the process of transforming the word problem into a diagram. So let us first use these diagrams to define some terms. So we have terms like line of sight, angle of elevation, and we have this horizontal and we have this object. So let us use this to define those two terms. Starting with line of sight. Line of sight is the line joining observer's eye and the point to be observed. So from this diagram, this is the line of sight. Now what is angle of elevation? Angle of elevation is the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight, which is above the observer's eye. So you can see this one is the level of the eye of this man. So this, we are saying, this is the level of the observer's eye. So angle of elevation, as I said, is the angle between this horizontal line and the line of sight, which is above the observer's eye. So this one is what we call angle of elevation. The second diagram, a man is looking at a certain point which is below the observer's eye, as what you can see. So this one will be the line of sight because it connects the observer's eye and the point of the object to be observed. And this is the level of the eye represented by the horizontal line. So the angle between, this is the angle of depression. So we can define angle of depression as the angle between horizontal line and the line of sight, which is below the observer's eye. So those one are the terms which you have to understand: line of sight, angle of elevation, and the angle of depression. Now after understanding this, now we're in a better position of solving the problem. Let us see how we can apply it. So an observer, 1.6 meter tall, is standing on the ground and is 28.4 meters away from the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from its eyes is 45 degrees. What is the height of the tower? So let us solve this problem. Alright, so now we have to transform the word problem into a diagram first before solving what is asked. So we have to present all information provided in that question in a diagram. So the question says an observer, 1.6 meter tall. So we have given the information concerning with an observer. standing on the ground, and the height of this observer is 1.6 meters. That is an observer. And this one is standing on the ground at a distance of 28.4 meters away from the tower. So there is a tower. So we have a tower, and the distance between this observer and the tower, the distance is given. That this distance is 28.4 meters. Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from its eyes is 45 degrees, angle of elevation. So this observer is looking at a certain point on the top of the tower. That's why we have given the angle of elevation. So it's observing a certain point on top of the tower. So this one, the levels are, this is the observer's eye. So this will be the level. You have to represent it by drawing horizontal line. And is looking at a certain point on top of that tower. So we'll be having this triangle, and of course this one is right angle triangle. This one will be the line of sight, this horizontal line, and the angle between, this is the angle of elevation, so it is given 45 degrees. So we have to estimate the height of this tower. We have to estimate this height is how much. This height is how much. So we are going to use the concept of trigonometric ratios, because we know this distance will be the same from here up to this is the same to this one. So this distance will be 28.4 meters. So we can calculate this height. We can calculate this height by using this right angle triangle. Let's say this is OBC. So we can use this right angle triangle OBC to calculate this height BC. So from there, this will be the opposite of this angle, and this one is adjacent, so we are going to use tan. So tan of angle 45 degrees is equal to opposite to divide by adjacent. So this will be tan of angle 45 degrees equal to opposite, that is the height which we will have to find, that is BC. You divide by adjacent, which is 28.4 meters. So to calculate that BC, you have to cross there. So this one will be tan, will be 28.4 meters. 28.4 meters times tan of angle 45. So we know 45 is the special angle, and this tan of angle 45 is equal to 1. So that BC will be equal to 28.4 meters times 1. So you'll get it 28.4. This is the height from here to here. Okay, so we have to calculate the height of this tower. We know that the height of the man is given 1.6 meters. So obvious from here to this one will be 1.6 meter, because it is the same as the height of this person. And this one we have already calculated. So total height of this one will add this and this one. So we'll get the height of the tower. So height of the tower will take 28.4 meters. We'll add it with 1.6. So this one will be approximately equal to 30 meters. We are just approximating. So this is how to use the concept of trigonometric ratio in solving problems. Alright, because of the time today, I'll end up here. I'll provide more slides concerning with solving of trigonometric ratios, specifically in this part where you have to change, where you have to transform the word problems into a diagram. Thank you for listening. See you next time.